How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Sandy39, and yes, another one, the God of High School. It is a 13 episode anime with a rundown town of 23 to 24 minutes each, and it has a dub version, which I take a look at it, and it's actually not that bad, but it's for the rest of the characters that I haven't heard in the English dub, so whatever suits your fancy, go for it. But it can be found on Verb and Crunchyroll, and it's about Jim Mori has proclaimed himself the strongest high schooler. His life changes when he's invited to participate in God of High School, excuse me, a tournament to determine the strongest high schooler of all. He's told that if he wins, any wish he makes will be granted. All the participants are powerful contenders who fight their hardest for their own wishes. What awaits them at the end of the tournament? A Catholic battle between the unbelievably strong high school students is about to begin, and that's pretty much it. It sounds really simple on paper, like what I just read, but the whole anime was just mainly that it sacrificed more on story for more action and everything, which is fine, I guess, because how they did it here, I really did enjoy watching the whole anime. It basically reminds me of Dragon Ball a little bit, even though I don't watch Dragon Ball too much. Well, I've been watching it. It's just like I didn't watch the whole series. Like I can get it some, and there's some things I know out of context. So it kind of gives me like a Dragon Ball vibe from Jim Mori, because for him, he has the similar personality, if not identical, as Goku, who's the protagonist for Dragon Ball, with him being all so joyful and smiling and gets serious when he gets serious, and him having such a big appetite, or him just finding new ways to power up. But the thing is, that's the difference. Is just for this one, there is no growth, there is no change, there's no character development and everything. It's just everything is just put on the spot really really fast. I felt like they sped up the story a little bit more and just focuses on just the combat, the fighting, and the animation and everything. So I think that's what it was doing. I really like it, but not too much, because I want to learn more of their causes and everything, not only for people but for the two groups that are awakening a god to bring down, and for a second season that's possibly to come, because I do understand quite a bit, but I don't think I can be able to tell you guys, like give you guys like a full summary of the 13 episodes that I watch, because it's kind of a little bit complicated, but not at the same time. You just need to watch it, and I feel like you'll understand just by watching it. All the characters are great. I don't think I have any complaints about them. They're all strong. They have their own unique quirks and qualities and everything. So I don't think any character problem is there, just mainly on character development. It's kind of a cheap gimmick of them just giving Jim Mori a power up and everything, where he finds the quickest way to defeat his enemies, instead of, take it how Goku is when he trains so much and he just masters like Ultra Instinct or something like that. Like, that's actually way more character development and change and everything. But for Jim Mori and God of High School, they're just like, yeah, fuck that and everything. But what makes this anime really awesome and unique in its own way is the fighting animations and everything. And most of this stuff is confirmed by the animators themselves, that they use actual visual visual people who projects themselves into the character and everything to do like motion capture and everything. And for the way that they fight, I feel like some of the scenes of of Jim Mori or other people, how they were fighting and everything, I feel like that's like a real technique people can use. But there are some unrealistic moves, like fucking doing like a triple kick in the air, or fucking do a 360, fucking like kicking dragons out of your feet or something like that. So it kept the fighting art style realistic, but what they did, like with adding in like a fucking invisible sword that you can cut, all that stuff is unrealistic. But I love it every time I we get a close up look on the fights and everything. Just watching two different points of views of the character that's getting hit or throwing punches, and you could feel the punches just having such a huge impact, even though it was just like a regular ass punch. I just like this anime, and the opening I really do fuck with it, and same thing with the ending. I really do like the color palettes and everything, and I love how the opening and mention it features Crunchyroll and what was it? I think it was Webtoon that was based off of this anime like they did with Tower of God, and I think they might do more. But hey, I feel like it's really successful on this one, and I really do hope for Jin Mori to find his grandpa and everything, because he emphasized so much how he misses his grandpa and how much he misses towards him. Feel like that's one thing I love about Jin Mori is just his caring and his cheerful side, and then when he gets fucking serious and angry, all hell is gonna break loose from there. But yeah, all I gotta say is a little bit of disappointment that there's not much of story to go along with it. It's just kind of rushed, and just like, if you don't pay attention, that like if you need to pay attention more than you already are to understand what's going on and everything. And how they ended it off, I was a little bit like a little bit disappointment that I that he couldn't find his grandpa, but we all see where he is in his state and everything, and it just sounds like, it's got to be a little bit more complicated in the second season because of the words that he was saying and everything. But good to know that his grandpa is a-okay, and for the winner, obviously, Jim Mori, man, the dude's the fucking badass. He unlocked the new form that unleashed God himself, like, or one of the gods himself inside of Jim Mori's body. They go way in depth of for like a minute or two how like people have these special abilities or their creation from God, all that sorts of stuff. Again, the story is a little bit rushed with plots that are, quickly explained and shown, and that's about it. And that's something I don't like. So I'm gonna give this anime like an 8 out of 10 because of that. I feel like they should have it a little bit extended more and not try to rush everything. I do enjoy, how the characters, the antagonist, and the fight scenes are incredible. But again, the big one of the big elements to adding those things is a great and understanding story. But it is a good story, kind of. But I just didn't like have enough to grasp to fully understand, but can only understand to some certain degree. But yeah, that's what I think about the anime. If you guys have watched this anime, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If not, that is the case with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sergio339, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and I will see you all, lovely ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Later.